my head off.
Ah, man, you good.
That's how the power went out. You good? Okay, I'm taking a seat. I'm ashamed.
Pretty funny though.
Shout out this time. Like, I'm done. I said, wait, I quit.
This is the oldies of podcast.
Man.
Oh,
But you know what? Wait till we go live again. Wait till you can see it again. And then I'm going to go in on you.
You gonna go what? Cause you going in on my sport, man. You the
Just can't get no help. Good
Hey,
help like that.
how we up, man?
we not moving. Let me see.
Come on, man.
Wait, I think he live. It says live. Yeah, we moving.
I was moving.
We moving.
Okay.
We back.
This is Lovise's corner. Take 3.
Man, I don't see nothing.
Take 3 on
I'm on your
11, 18. Is there an okay?
I'm in the screen. I didn't appreciate.
Okay, folks, we're gonna try this one more time.
Okay, he paid the bill.
Hey man, we are.
It's called Lovise Corner.
No, but it's not.
Lovise. Well, Lovise's Corner.
That just makes to me mean it's mine.
Yeah, he didn't pay the bill.
That's good.
I just called and paid the bill so we can get the lights back on.
Man, bro, that thing's still.
We said at the beginning of the show, it's been one of those Tuesdays.
Mm-hmm.
So we press it through. Nevertheless, we on take 3 of Lovise's Corner.
Take 3.
We're gonna get it done. So kick it off, D. What we got?
Man, we got all kinds of stuff, dude. Everything.
And we on pins and needles right now too, just making sure the lights stay on and
making sure we don't fade to black.
just get the screen don't go black. If we go black again, man, we done this too.
No, just make sure you go black. You just come back and keep it.
Come back.
Yeah, once you go black,
You come back.
You come back.
Okay, cool. Let's do it.
Right.
Let's
Man, we just gonna jump. We gonna jump straight into this thing. I know Lovise been pining for like his 2 seconds to talk about LeBron.
I have not. And
LeBron.
so you want to talk about LeBron?
But you want to talk about little sports? He said you want to talk about little sports. He a Laker dude.
What did he do? What happened?
He didn't do anything. He's been out injured since the beginning of the season. And I told my buddy this the other day. Truthfully, I'm just a lighted LeBron fan these days, man. I don't know, man. Something about this dude, man, just is wearing on me, man.
You wait till you're 40.
Well, I still hate all of these comparisons to him and Jordan, man. And it just, like, I saw a poster the other day that said, like, LeBron had passed Jordan in the number of 30-something point games or something. And then it was a poster underneath that said, congratulations, it only took you 7 years and something else more to actually do it.
That's efficient.
Of course, Jordan didn't say that, but they have it posted like Jordan said.
Right.
But you go back to that whole back and forth, man. To me, it's not even close.
It's not personal. They're not saying it to each other. These are just fans talking.
I have yet to see Michael Jordan and LeBron on the same interview stage. I would love to see those two dudes do a podcast or something like that.
I think you will after you retire. I think they do that because you actually starting to see. I think Jordan doing some NBA stuff too.
Oh, he is part of the NBC. The NBA is back on NBC this year.
Yeah.
And so they have Jordan has his own show at the halftime with some of the marquee games.
Okay.
Where they interview him, which is cool. It's only like a 10-minute segment or something like that, but how many ratings that generates?
10-minute segment.
This is the first time that Jordan has ever really come back into the interview booth.
Yeah.
To even talk about it, man. So I think it'll be cool, and I guarantee you they're gonna get to a point where they're talking about LeBron. But what I brought LeBron up for is that right now, man, the Lakers are cooking, man. The Lakers are 8-3 to start the season off. They're already talking about Luka in MVP discussions, and Austin Reeves is dropping 30 a night. All of this is being done without LeBron playing. And so the question is, what will happen when LeBron comes back? Do you see the team still excelling at the same rate? Or do they increase their performance or output? Or do you think LeBron hampers their output?
I think, it depends on his mindset when he comes back, if he wants to, if he wants to play within the role, within the team role. If he comes back and he's like, I'm the leader, you know, and I'm the guy that's controlling the ball, bringing the ball up and doing the stuff that he used to do, then I think they got a problem. But if he comes in and tries to fit in
Yeah.
with what they're doing, yeah, I don't, you know, I think, I'm sure he got an ego, but I'm sure he's also, you know, practical and said, you know, he sees what's going on.
So do you think at the end of the day, LeBron just wants to win the championship?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
What you got to say?
Because I think that that's what he wants to overcome that debate between him and Jordan. It's all about
Yeah.
all about
You're a long way away.
yeah, but it's still all about championships. So each one for him gets him a little closer to that, even if it takes him 7-8 years more, and even if his efficiency rating is a whole lot lower, because he's never gonna be 100% like Jordan was.
But
Yeah, but so his whole thing is, you know, I can get all these records, but the more championships I get, the closer I can get to that argument. And so I think he's willing to play, you know, the rules to get that. He's older, you know.
and the crazy thing is, while we're talking about that, who started to creep into this discussion?
As far as
That they're still playing right now.
Oh, greatest of all time discussion.
oh man, Curry, Steph.
Yeah, Steph Curry is starting to creep into this discussion, man. That dude is, man, I watched this dude cook Wemby the other night. Now Wemby is killing the game right now, but you got Steph, he guarding Steph Curry. Steph Curry shooting a rainbow so high over this dude.
Again, that's a hard guard for somebody that tall and gangly.
Well, it is hard for him to guard him, but he guarded him. I mean, and that's the significance of Wemby, is that he can, as tall as he is, he can move with you know,
We got to put
but nevertheless, Steph Curry was able to shoot over him.
go ahead.
You know what kind of arm span this guy has, man?
It's almost like you shooting straight up.
Straight up. And that dude shot it straight up and he almost didn't even touch the net when the ball went.
Best shooter, he's the best.
Yeah, best shooter.
So I think already that's done.
That was
Hands down the best shooter we've ever seen.
that's been
It take for him to get to GOAT discussion.
how many championships you get?
He got more than LeBron. I think he has 4.
You need 6, right? For this Jordan's number 6, and he needs probably some.
I don't know, man. I don't know if he
Fits the player.
I mean, if he stays healthy, if he stays, I mean, he's a relatively healthy guy. His game doesn't translate to injuries.
No.
Yeah, because he's a pure shooter. Yeah, so if he can stay healthy,
Yeah.
Get 8 championships.
Nah, I don't think you're gonna see that. Number one, he's getting old. He's getting old just like the rest of them, man. I don't know how much older LeBron is. Steph. If LeBron is at 20, what's he at? 20, his 21st year? This year? Something like that. That means Steph is probably at 18, something like that. 18. I'm guessing, but you don't have much longer he's prepared. I mean, and the crazy thing is, like, even when Jordan was around, you still saw who was coming up behind, because you had Allen Iverson, Kobe Bryant. I don't really see who was coming up behind. Who's going to be the next group of players that are the face of the NBA?
man, you got in OKC.
Shot.
Yeah, it's bad.
Shea Gildas.
It's St. Gilbert.
I mean, your boy Jokic is still putting up
Yeah.
numbers that are, but he's not really. I mean, he put up ridiculous numbers, man. But he's not that player that I can turn on them for nothing, so I can watch Joker play.
I don't know if that's true.
For me, it is.
Yeah, I mean, because he play a different style fundamentally. So you know, passing the ball,
It's not exciting.
it's not exciting. But it's I don't know. I enjoy watching because even though it's not like exciting, when he does it, it's like, man, check this dude.
Okay, so when you say you enjoy watching it, you telling me Denver and the Nets You turn that on to watch Joker play. Now I may turn on Denver and the Lakers, Denver and Boston, Denver and Golden State, but I'm not turning on the game just because Joker is playing. I'm turning it on to see him match up against some of these other guys.
I turned it on just to see him play. I turned.
He never agreed.
No. But, well, I know what you're saying. I agree that but I would turn like last night. The Bulls played.
And how did you watch it?
I watched some of it. What? I watched some
Something
of
like
it.
that, but I could never find the Bulls game.
Yeah, I watched some of it, and I was tired. Just like, man, there's some of that CSN network.
Or they won in overtime, or
Yeah, man, I passed out. But I turned it on to check it out.
Yeah.
But I didn't turn it on to really watch the Bulls. I turned it on to just kind of see what he was doing. You know, because one, like if you see you got a big man like that, he can pass the ball, and it is, you know, some of that stuff is like it's nice to see. In this NBA, when folks are just like shooting threes all day long, his game is it's a lot different. And then him shooting his threes out.
yeah, I'm with you. The dude is a baller for real. Now, would I have turned him on playing the Bulls? Yes, I would. I mean, I'm a Bulls fan, so I would turn on Joker playing the Bulls. But all I'm saying is, he's not exciting. If you tell me, man, he's on and they playing in Sacramento, I'm gonna probably be like, yeah, I'm gonna turn on the Discovery Channel.
Truth be told, though, I turned it on. If it wasn't the Bulls, I probably would have turned it on just to see what he was doing. Because you know, one is because you don't get to see a lot of those games here in Chicago.
Very true.
And so because of that, I'm like, oh, Joker, let me see what he's doing. And so because of that, I will turn it on. You know, and then I started because it was late.
Oh, they must have been
Yeah,
there.
it was like these late games. So I turned it on. I'm like, man, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
It was on when I got back from college.
Yeah.
So I'm like, man, okay, let me start that.
So yeah, back, you know, on LeBron, we're gonna see what happens, man. I am interested to see when he suits back up what's gonna happen, man. But time will tell.
Man, let's shift a little bit, man. Let's talk. We're gonna get one more little bit into this sports thing, like talk about the Bears.
Still good.
Yeah, and we look at the post come on.
You can
Vernon D. Williams. Vernon D. Williams.
So,
He says
let's get them these Bears real quick. And a couple other things that was coming. So you got the Bears. The Bears 73. Nobody thought.
I would never
They
have thought.
never would thought it, man.
Never
And so
thought.
we know it's so. I was telling somebody that last year the Bears were bad, and they were always in all their games last year up until the last minute of those
Very
games.
true.
And so bad teams find ways to lose games. The flip side is this: even though you haven't seen them at their best, this is what good teams do. Good teams find ways to win even when they're not clicking on all cylinders. And so you got to give them the praise for what they're doing this year, because last year was not the same situation. So are they like a great team? Absolutely not. Are they getting better? They're getting better.
playoff bound.
Yeah, they'll playoff
You
members.
think they're gonna make playoffs?
I think they make the playoffs. If you 7-3, it won't be easy. All they really got to do is win.
If they win, who they play? Lions next?
They got to beat the Lions. They play the Lions. They play the Packers twice. But the Packers stink.
Yeah.
Packers stink.
Yeah.
They play
that stay at the top.
They played this week the Pittsburgh, and so Aaron Rodgers is out. But I would rather Aaron Rodgers play.
Yeah.
With that. And
I
so,
think all of the games are winnable, man.
all the
All
games.
the games are winnable. And I mean, you and I have been talking about Taylor, and you said, you know, when the game was on the line, he brings
Clutch, man. He clutch.
Now, I necessarily wouldn't consider him clutch on this last game.
No, they didn't either.
My man ran it back to
that
field goal. Right?
Well,
I mean, we still had to run the ball to get a few more yards, but nevertheless, he made plays when it counted. So I'm gonna give him that credit. Man.
Well, and that's the thing. I was thinking to myself, I said, all right, they gave up the lead in this game. They got kickoff to the Bears. And I said to myself, okay, I think Because Caleb, ice cold, make the throws, make the plays. And so even if they,
So you consider Caleb an ice cold player?
since last year, clutch. This is even a game where they lost the Hail Mary where he got them the lead. Even though they lost those games, he got them the lead and the Bears blew it defensively. So you go back to last year and you watch him in the fourth quarter, he's clutch.
I would give you the, not this past game, who they played before that, Cincinnati?
Yeah.
I would give you that game too. There were, the Cincinnati game shouldn't have been as close as it was. We had 2 plays in the first half where he put the ball right in the receiver's hand.
Dropping ball.
And they were in scoring position.
Your boy is disagreeing, boy. He said, he said, as far as the playoffs, he said, there's a lot of work to do, but 10 wins should get him in. Well, he said he was horrible
last week. That's not, nobody's saying that Caleb was great. Caleb was horrible last week, but he wasn't good in some of those games that they won. But when it counted, if you go to those 4 quarters when it's 2 minutes to go and you got it, he threw the pass to the tight end runs it in and they win. And then he throws the pass.
But all of that was the tight end.
No. You got to get credit where it's due. He has to get the ball. He has to get it. So he said, well, the tight end did it. Well, if he didn't give him the ball, the tight end But how much of a play is one person's, you said, well, he didn't throw a bomb into the end zone and it wasn't all him. Well, somebody's got to make a play. He found the receiver. So you got to get it due credit. And so when there's an open receiver, when there's a play to be made, dude is making the plays. He's getting them in field goal range for the field goal, kicking to make the field goal. Last week, I mean, it is what it is. We don't know if he would have been able to do it. Dude ran the ball back.
Yeah.
And so I'd say I feel comfortable with him in the fourth quarter.
Okay.
Until
he proves you wrong.
I like him first quarter. First couple of drives, they usually do all right. After that, I don't know what happens to them because they don't really perform well. He overthrows balls and all of that stuff, and receivers dropping passes. And I tell you the one thing that I like about him, we can change this, is that he don't take as many sacks, and I love his elusiveness in the pocket.
So that is where I disagree with you.
Man,
he is elusive, but
he hasn't completed those plays. But what I'm saying is there's been some plays where this dude is supposed to be sacked and he's spinning out and then he rolls out and then
he does nothing.
Well, but I'm saying that the elusiveness is the part that I like. Him finishing the play is another thing.
That's all part of the package though, man.
Yeah, but
and I think
it's a different story.
He's elusive. Many times I think this guy's elusive. That dude could probably put 30 yards up if he just ran the ball.
If you think about it, well, he's running the ball. So do you want him to
think he ran the line in his last game?
Well, I'll tell you that I take him over some of these other players that they're right now. I'm happy with it. But let's speed past that real quick.
Your boy says Caleb was Eberflus last year.
Man, he's terrible. Terrible, dude. And you see what's happening with
Justin Fields. What is he doing? What's Fields doing?
Justin can't throw the ball.
You think his coach gonna make it? A couple of them. They probably not gonna let this coach go now.
Yeah, he can't throw the ball. He just can't throw the ball. But if he could throw the ball, great. But he can't. But man, let's get to some other stuff. We're going to talk about like disrespect to folks in sport, and we were looking at Jamar Chase. Ooh, man, how you gonna just spin on the dude? I mean, and then they lied about it and said they asked him, said, "Hey, man, dude said that so that punch gets thrown out the game." And they asked him, "Why did you punch him?" He said, "Because we've been showing all game, and that's like sportsmanship. I mean, that's part of sports." But it changes when it
so that's typically fighting. There's fighting that's going to right after.
So they went to Jamar Chase and they said, "Hey man," he said, "You spit on him." "I ain't spit on him. I spit on nobody. I ain't do it." So they run the camera back, and you see him just spit. It's a used rubber spit, and it lands on that dude's chest, man.
Yeah, I don't know. there's a lot of stuff that kind of tears it, but that's one of those.
What is that? What if it's like if I spit on you right now?
Yeah, see, that typically,
Let's go ahead.
typically that again.
No. If I just do like this, bro, and like cock the loogie, man, and then land right on your big,
I would want
on
to.
that big nose.
I would be mad that we got to.
What would you do,
I
Cal?
would probably hit him with that bottle of Belvini, but I don't want to waste the bottle.
I think the bottle of Belvini. What was those gold wings right there?
No, I don't want to be thinking it's not mine. I don't know. And I don't want to hit my phone.
But the
Why
disrespect,
don't you just smack?
that wouldn't be enough.
No, and then I'm going to sully my hand. No.
That wouldn't be enough with it.
So that means you're not gonna do anything.
Well, I find something to
Well,
work
yeah.
out.
Use my sign.
He's looking.
Well,
Okay, let me ask you, like, if I spit on you, could we ever get back from that?
I mean, you can get back from anything.
Would you forgive me for that?
You can get back. I believe you can get back from anything.
How long would it
Nah,
take?
but again,
It took us a month to start talking after the double dipping episode.
That's right.
It was a whole month.
We relive that.
No, we not.
He still mad.
We passed.
Cam double dipped in Lovise's sauce
Yeah.
with a shrimp. It was shrimp.
if you, the fact that you,
I remember.
I think.
See,
Not what you care
See,
about.
Cam plays on that. I remember.
Well, that was one thing. I mean, we got past that in Carter's hand. But it was the podcast where he said, I did it and I just didn't care.
And then Lovise was so mad.
I took
He
you.
reached over. He had the ball like center.
Yeah.
He had poured a nice drink, and he reached over you and took it. And Cal was sitting there like, I don't know what happened. What's happening? Is he like that?
Yeah. We didn't talk for a whole month, man.
Well, you didn't talk for a whole month.
Yeah. It takes two.
Do you still feel? Do you have any regrets about that?
No,
No, he doesn't. He don't. And don't say you do, bro. We don't.
So, if you had doubled it,
No, this is not what I would have done. I gave explicit instructions that I'm not doing.
He said, "You can have one of my shrimp, but do not
Right,
double dip."
just don't double dip. I can't say that. Just don't double dip.
Cal pretty much put his tongue in your.
Man. I mean, that's real talk.
He put his tongue on your lips.
Yeah. That's about how it's done. That's
your
about
boy,
how it's done, man.
he opened his hand, instigate right there.
I think it's about how it's done.
Hey man, he licked you on the lips, man.
Arrogant.
But then he plays this role like he don't know what's going on.
That hot voice thing. He went like 3 octaves up.
And the tape will get flipped over. Yes, I am serious.
It was on my birthday, man. I'm like, dude, y'all ruined it.
Nah, we got past it though. We got past it, man. And then he really told me how he felt on the
He
podcast.
did. That changed
He's like,
everything.
I really didn't care about you or your strength.
That's why we went dark for 5 years.
Probably the reason we
That's
just
why
went
we
back.
get back.
Go back to that. Go back to the double dipping episode.
Was that our last episode?
That's the last.
That's the
real
last one when we had camaraderie. After that, it was side eye.
But we back though, man. I'm not starting that, man.
You used to side eye all the way up to this last week. You was side eye. Here you come, bro. Here he comes.
What we got? What we got in the comments, Kel? Anything?
Your boy Vernon, he said he would. I think he had some negative feelings about double dipping. I will never forget that. I don't know if that has something to do.
Everybody.
No. I think that was about spitting on somebody.
Nah, he's talking about double dipping.
Spitting and double dipping is like the same thing.
It's true.
So like if you, yeah,
It is true.
One is like one. I will, I'll react to that. The other one, I probably won't care too much. One is serious.
You don't
One is the class
That a man bites on his shrimp and put it back in your shrimp cocktail.
no,
I mean, I'm not going to talk about it now. If he spit on me now, you take a
I'm
look.
just saying.
You take a look at it. You take a look at it.
bite on the shrimp.
Bite my shrimp
And
and
put it in
then
his mouth.
give something to you. Bite it.
I'm not going to bite it. It's
But
no,
you say,
I'm going to bite it.
No matter what if you put it on your lips.
it's the same thing.
What is going to be in the scripture? This is now he goes in the man's mouth that defiles him. It's when it comes out of his mouth that defiles him. That's what scripture. That's what the scripture says.
So if I just eat some of the cocktail sauce off after I've bitten the shrimp and
I ain't gonna eat it.
lick some of the cocktail sauce off,
I ain't gonna eat it. it ain't gonna eat it. But if I curse you,
So,
but if I curse you, but if I
you
curse
thought
you,
the same, we can both bite off the shrimp and dip it in the same sauce and eat.
And we can bring some shrimp cocktail in here for the next show, and we can test this out.
It's no test. For me, I don't, yeah. I want to keep us safe. Go ahead, B. I'm not even going because you're ready to say something, but I'm good.
All right, man, we just gonna jump into this thing. It's a lot of stuff. So we got Thanksgiving coming up, and I was thinking, like,
I'm looking forward to
you
it.
looking forward to it, man.
yeah, it should be nice.
What's some Thanksgiving food that you don't allow on your table, man?
Chicken.
Chicken. All right.
Mom used to make them, and I gotta say, Mom used to make them. Mom used to make them. You never had them before?
Nah, my grandmother used to make it.
You know what's interesting about chicken?
I used to make them, and they were good sometimes.
It worked.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to say the house, man.
Did you ever see how they look when they boiling?
It's gross. It's gross.
You pull out something, you got to go take them to a tub and wash them.
You gotta
Wash them with
Bleach.
Hey, bro,
there's something wrong with it, man.
there's boo in it, man.
But the issue is that this was just a legacy of the food that black folk had to prepare. And that's it. We took it, we elevated it, and turned it into something that was edible, man. And good.
It was not good, kid.
And back then I would have eaten. Back then I would have had to eat. But if you notice, anybody that eats chitlins today, you know what they do? They pour hot sauce on it to drown it out.
Yeah.
So it's like you can't even taste it.
Yeah, it doesn't. If I
I'm
want to be,
facing punches up just
Yeah.
thinking about it.
I don't think. Now I tell you something that you would imagine that's also in that same kind of gross thing. Oxtails, but oxtails taste good.
I never tasted it.
No, man, you can see it making oxtails.
But it's a tail. It's not a pig.
Yeah.
It's not a pig.
That's
It's just, man.
I mean, think about something. Think about all of the gross stuff that actually, if you prepare properly, is good. Tastes good. Oxtails, I think, goes in that. Chicken gizzards.
I tried it. That's not my thing.
I mean, it's a gross thing, but you know, prepared properly, it does taste good. You think about snails. That's cargo.
I don't eat
I don't
those.
eat snail.
I don't eat oysters.
I don't eat that.
I don't really like oysters.
Mussels. I don't eat none of that stuff, man.
I mean, but then if you think about shell, there's a lot of shellfish that's, you know, bottom dwelling,
Like
scavenger
shrimp.
shrimp is bottom dwelling.
And it's very little shrimp that I eat now.
Yeah.
Like I don't eat any shrimp from
From Popeyes,
not
the little micro.
talking about from ethnic restaurants.
Popcorn shrimp, popcorn shrimp, you know, you full of
Fried rice, shrimp, the fried rice.
Oh, hey man, I had. See, it's a place around here, dude. I went to get some fried rice, and there was a major roach running across the table. I was like,
Them shrimp don't taste that good. When they colossal shrimp to me don't taste good.
And to me, there's something wrong when shrimp get that big.
But they get that big, they don't taste good. They taste like
They got them.
yeah, the vein, man. They got
Come on, man.
they got a poop in the back.
That's what I'm talking about. If I eat fried rice now, it's eat veggie.
Your boy Vernon said they booty doodles.
I just eat veggie fried rice now, man. It ain't lying. I eat some fried shrimp.
Fried shrimp is on grilled. I was grilled in the salad. Grilled shrimp in the salad.
I don't even do
Booty
it.
noodles in the salad.
Real
Booty noodles.
Yeah, but it's very little shrimp that I eat now. So
But everything else is cool for your Thanksgiving.
yeah. So what am I looking forward to?
good dressing,
Good dressing, good mac and cheese.
mac and cheese,
I'm going
ham,
either.
glazed
I
ham.
do some bacon.
I think chicken ham.
But let me ask y'all this. So like for Thanksgiving,
Mhm.
what are you thinking about? Are you thinking about the Pilgrims landing on Plymouth
I'm
Rock?
thinking about food and football.
Yeah,
Or are you thinking like are you
classic.
thinking
Buy you classic.
buy you classic?
So y'all should get bet this.
We got that.
Yeah, I
We got that playboy.
But traditionally, like that's not like I've never thought.
Now, my biggest thing used to be that my family would get together.
Yeah, we already
We don't We don't really have that anymore, man. So, you know.
Yeah, well, it's not a central thing, but we gotta get back to that. Again, it used to be Mama's house was the central location, so everybody
But
came there.
Child's house or the Johnson house, it was always the house that everybody came
Right,
to.
right.
And now,
Now it's the thing, it's like you try to figure that thing, who is it? Chill.
half the time folks don't get along enough.
I don't, man. And in fact, if I can make it happen, if I can get everybody to come out, I would love that because I like the jam session that whatever we do, whatever we want to call it, family jam, whatever. I always enjoy that.
I'm a segue into this. So let's say, okay, it's Thanksgiving dinner. Okay. And your son or your daughter is bringing the girlfriend over for the first time. And so I'm looking at like these are pet peeve stuff that I wrote down here.
Okay.
When she comes over, how do you respond if she walks in the house and she's got a bonnet on, she's got the long eyelashes, she's got.
I'm not looking at that. I'm looking at him.
No, she's got, or she's older and she's 40 years old, but she got baby hair.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm looking at him. It ain't her fault. She who she is. It's his fault.
or it's the guy coming and he got his pants sagged.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm looking at
How
him.
how do you handle it?
Nah,
Like
so
the
it's gonna be a little different with the guy. For me.
Mhm.
For me, I'm gonna be like, yo, man, what you doing? Now the chick, I probably will not even address it until it's over.
Mhm.
Dude, why you bring that chick over here? But
But what if she got a bonnet on? You gotta take that off.
you may not want to see what's underneath it.
Well, I think-
But a dude coming over with wearing his hat or his pants sagging, bro, you got to deal with that.
Yeah.
We gonna address that right at Thanksgiving.
But you gotta address the person that brought him. You know.
But that too, that's your offspring, so you gotta deal with that.
If somebody, one of your offspring breaks a alley cat in the house, don't blame the alley cat. The alley cat, the alley cat.
It's like that scene from Will Ferrell. You know,
You know,
20
Anchorman.
I saw this pop up on Instagram today.
I can't watch it. It's funny. What the funniest thing
It
is.
is, but that's not quite it, bro. I mean, I get what you're saying. You probably will address your kid after it's over. But there is certain stuff that the person they bring could do where you got to address it right then.
So let me tell you why that's unfair. If he was just this trashy dude outside, right? You ain't gonna say nothing. If some dude dressing like that, acting like that, he's outside by himself. You don't know him. He's just sitting on the curb. All of a sudden, your progeny grabs him and brings him in the house. And he's still doing himself, being himself. He ain't changed his behavior. Outside was the same behavior that he's exhibiting inside the house.
Yeah.
The only difference is one of your kids and brought him in the house. How you gonna get on him? He being him. He being himself.
So you saying it's whatever. He can come in and do it.
No. I'm saying that I first I'm gonna address her. Hey, look,
I'm not gonna put them on the spot at Thanksgiving dinner. All I'm saying is yes. I'm gonna address them, period. But it's probably gonna be after everybody's gone. But there is certain stuff that person can do that I gotta pull you to the side and be like,
hey, bro, come in the kitchen.
yeah, we gotta deal with this right now.
Yeah.
meaning what can he be? What can he do?
I can't see his underwear while I'm trying to eat my food.
It's gonna disrupt the whole Thanksgiving dinner thing.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
You ain't gonna like it none. You ain't gonna like it none.
Yeah. Can't come in smelling the whole house up like you just yeah.
We smell.
Man.
Yeah, can't do it.
She's like, I got cat.
Oh yeah. So you gonna put him out, and then now you need to ruin the Thanksgiving for
I
everybody.
don't think you have.
Well,
It's
that's
not standards, man.
well, you do. I said,
Now, you probably have ruined it for that one kid.
and then
That one kid is probably, but everybody else is probably gonna be like, man,
Thank
I'm so glad you did that.
my dad was. Listen, I didn't see.
Oh,
I
like that?
didn't see him throw folks out of our house, so I have those memories.
I can't say I would remember seeing that.
I heard stories.
My dad.
Granddad's throwing people out.
He didn't play that. He didn't.
I know, but you know me, I was always good.
Oh, you know.
I wasn't good. But I just don't remember seeing any of that.
Oh no, I know. I've seen it.
Okay.
I ain't throwing no names around. One of my girlfriends, she didn't like.
You know where Lovise came from. How do you not know where your brother's name came from?
Nobody asked me. Nobody asked me.
They told me that when we were at the bar watching football the other day. They said we asked Kale where Lovise came from, and he said he didn't know.
No, nobody asked me that.
Where
At
did
least I
Lovise come from? Where did Lovise come from?
don't know. I don't know. Honestly,
You know?
Yes.
I guarantee you, you can ask Bonnie. He
I'm
probably.
gonna tell you what I think I know.
Yeah, you might have heard something.
So, you know, it's about to be something.
Nah, you want me to tell you?
Yeah.
I dreamed this, or somebody told me that my grandfather, your dad, worked with a a guy that came over here from France that was a glass guy, and he was and that was his name, and that he was so impressed by this dude's work that's where my father's name came
I
from.
would love to. You know what? I gotta ask.
That is the story that I heard.
I've never.
I cannot tell you who told me that, but that is, and I've been telling this story for years, so I hope that it's true.
You know what? Sonny would know. Sonny would know. I gotta reach out to Sonny and ask it. I've never heard that story.
We gotta get to the bottom of that.
I don't know where my name came from. I don't know where Bonnie's name came
You
from.
got a Black Russian name, Mikhail.
But nobody. I only know one other person. The guy that works at embassy.
And his name is spelled the Muslim way.
Mikhail.
Mikhail. That's Mikal.
Yeah, I've only known two people, other people in my entire life that have that name Mikhail, and he's one of them.
Yeah.
And the other was
No, I know somebody else.
Gorbachev.
I think I know somebody whose name is spelled like his. I don't know any Mikhail, other Mikhails that are spelled like his.
I know there's one other person that spell it with one L, Mekel.
Okay.
And then I know my
Oh, boy, we gotta get to we owe the show an answer of where the beast came. Yeah. All right, D.
All right, man. What we got? Man, you know what? Check this out. So I was looking. So Spotify.
Mm-hmm.
That good.
Yeah. So I'm. You know what? Before I get to Spotify, we won't do Spotify real quick. We'll do Netflix.
Okay.
So anybody watch something new on Netflix? They got a couple of new things.
I see.
What you?
I just watched this show called Beast in Me, and it's a drama. Man, it's a murder kind of drama, man. But the chick that played in it was a Showtime series back in the day. Carrie, her name was Carrie on Showtime. It was one of them espionage type series, but she played in this, and it was a murder kind of mystery thing. But it's one of those 8 or 9 episode shows. But I just finished it up.
You know what? I'll watch it if you recommend it. I typically stay away from the series. I just try to.
I prefer the series over the movie.
I
But I got a series.
I got one.
But did you watch it?
And I watched it. Listen, and then, you know, I used to tell you, I almost never watched it.
Okay. What was that?
It was on Apple TV.
You talking about
Pluribus. Man, Pluribus was good, man.
Well, it's not even over.
Well, the first
It's about
2
2 episodes in, so
It is good.
You can't even tell you that this was a good series.
It's good. It's good. It's 2
2 episodes.
Yeah, good. And it's good. I like the premise.
Man, if you want good shows, because I've finished them, I can tell you good shows right now.
What's on Netflix is good.
Why I gotta be on Netflix?
Because that's what we are.
Sponsor.
I can't tell you what's on Netflix that's good. Other than the one that I just finished.
Well, I'm gonna let you give yours, but they got the 2 new ones that came out. One is Eddie Murphy.
Oh, I watched
that.
I thought that was good.
That was good.
I thought that was good.
And they had another one called House of Dynamite.
I watched House of Dynamite. I thought the ending was crap.
I didn't like the ending.
Yeah.
I didn't like the ending, but did you watch it? House of Dynamite is about. It's about an hour and a half long, and it's about so there's a nuclear attack on the United States, and they don't know where the missile came from. Someplace in like Asia, somewhere they're not sure because they couldn't pick it up. And so they were trying to figure out where this missile would likely end up. And they only had 18 minutes to impact. And so they
went to Chicago.
Chicago.
Yeah.
And so they went through the whole thing with NORAD and all these different scenarios with the president of what they would do to figure out, you know, hey, is this real or it's not, or who do we get in contact with? So they had like 4 or 5 different real time scenarios. So they started with the military, NORAD. Hey, there's a missile launch. Do you know what this? And so they go all the way up until 2 minutes to impact, and then they start with like the
Start the clock all over.
it start the clock all over again.
Different perspective.
Different perspective, maybe the defenseman, the Secretary of Defense, and then they start the clock over
Oh,
again.
like, what was that show that used to be? 24 was like that, was told like that.
Yeah.
Kind of.
And so then they get to the president, and the president, what's the brother's name?
Idris Elba.
Idris Elba is the president. And so at the end, you never know. So they leave it open because they don't know if it's a real attack or if it's a cyber attack that look, you know, an AI thing, you know, this AI thing.
You never know.
It just never know. It just goes off. So I was kind of pissed off
Man.
about that thing.
And my wife was like, what in the world?
Well, you did that's a mechanism. Sometimes you see go through all of this emotional turmoil and find out it was a dream. That's another thing which is always frustrating.
It is. I guess it's kind of a hard segue in, but it's like this. We talk about this AI and how, you know, this thing's kind of like taking over with the chat what's it, GQT or whatever. All the stuff that's going to say everything that we do is AI generated now. So, you know, we don't know if there's a nuclear attack, if it's real or not, because people can get into these systems and they can run these AI programs, and you don't know if you're really being attacked. And what do you do? Do you launch?
Right.
Do you launch a not a preemptive attack, whatever, counterattack, and destroy when nothing that is actually taking place? And so I think I don't know what your thoughts are of the AI, but like the humorous side of this AI thing is, it's like you go on social media, man, and it's out of control. So now you see Mr. Rogers.
Easy with Mr. Rogers.
Tupac with Mr. Rogers, and now you got these AI where you got you got Jay-Z doing the Commodores.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Oh, bro, I sent it to you, and you look just like.
I gotta check that out.
Then you got 50 Cent, and they got him as Bow-Legged Luke doing some full force stuff, dude.
I gotta check that out. Well, you see, they got all of these babies now. The baby.
That's kind of dope.
One baby's like. He's sitting there like Thanksgiving dinner or something. He's like, man, who made this mac and cheese? I can't even compete with it. But it's crazy, man, what you can do with AI, man.
Again, it's a tool. It's like any other tool. It's a hammer. And you can build a house with a hammer, you can fight a head with a hammer.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. But it's a unbelievably powerful hammer. It's unbelievable. I mean, I use it every day. I can't tell you how much of my work I will offload to this kind of linear and stuff that I can just kind of, post process. Boom, let the AI do it, and I'll go ahead and back up.
So do you have to fact check?
Yeah. It's garbage in, garbage out. If you feed it bad data, if you feed it a bad model,
Definitely got
you got to fact check.
because it's giving me bad information, and I've checked it and said this ain't right, and it'll come back and say, oh yeah, you're right. Let me correct that, and it'll come back with it. You got to just keep on doing it.
Yeah.
Just figure it out. What's interesting is like I talked about Spotify earlier, and you got a lot of artists that can't stand it because they don't pay. It's a bunch of different things going on with Spotify and their support of those ice commercials.
Yeah.
That they,
I know that.
they do a lot of stuff, man. So like artists don't make a lot of money at all with Spotify. So you may have to run, get 1 million hits to get, $1,000, $10,000.
Yeah.
It was like Spotify. But the one thing that I find interesting about it is if you go on Spotify and you do a search, let's say, give me a search of music like Earth, Wind and Fire, it's going to send you a playlist of AI generated Spotify music that sounds like Earth, Wind and Fire. So now if you go to Spotify, a lot of music that's out there that is real music, that's AI music. And they do it so that it generates money for them. You have to pay anybody. And so you listen to it like if you go and you say, hey, send me some, rap music that's like Jay-Z. It's gonna generate a rap sound just like Jay-Z. Want to be out there on Spotify.
You got actors that are not, you think about it, how now you got actors.
You do what happens. What if you request certain music, like hey, create me a playlist that's like Earth, Wind, and Fire. It's gonna put Earth, Wind, and Fire music in that playlist, but the first 3 or 4 songs is gonna be Earth, Wind, and Fire AI generated songs, and it's gonna make it seem like those are the top songs. It won't have it. It'll have a fake artist name and music will sound just like Earth, Wind, and Fire. It'll sound just you think
I gotta try this out.
Hey, I haven't run into any AI generated stuff on my Spotify. I use Spotify a lot. And I haven't run into
Running a lot of AI music. There's a jazz pianist by the name of Pete Martin. That's he lives out in St. Louis, and so they got a lot of AI generated jazz music too. And so he did this kind of like this blind test. Can you figure out what's AI generated and what's not?
Yeah.
And so they had 10 songs, and he had to go through all the songs and played it, and he had to figure out which ones was AI, which ones were real musicians playing. And he was 100%. He picked out the real musicians, and it was hard because you listen to it, and the way he did it was as like a jazz musician, they have these keen ears, and he would listen to a song and he said, okay, that's real. I know that those changes right there, those are. But then he listened to an AI song and he would say, nobody plays changes like that. That's not real. That's not those combination of chords.
But a skilled musician would be able to
exactly. But he even said, he's saying this is getting harder and harder because
it's learning.
Yeah, that's learning.
Because it's learning.
Yeah.
Because it's learning. So
okay.
That's
all right, I gotta check that out.
You gotta check it out, man. All right, bro. What else we got, man? What's going on?
Man, how much time we got?
It's 8:12.
It's
running, man.
It's 8:12. Man. I was thinking, let me see. I had some questions that I was going to
What you got, man? Ask a question or two, and then we'll wrap it up.
All right. This is.
I got some travel.
You got some travel questions?
And I know I got one more. I think I'm gonna do one or two more.
All right.
Okay. And I was gonna say, I want to see if you guys want to go back this time. He's been over there with me, but can I talk you into going to China? Gotta go back.
I'm going to China.
I'm going to China.
Soon.
In the next month?
Within the next 3 months.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm going into the next month.
Guangzhou. I'm going to Guangzhou.
I'm gonna be in Guangzhou. You're gonna be in Guangzhou. What are you doing in Guangzou?
I got some things I'm working on.
I know what people put out for Guangzhou, okay? All right. That's why everybody goes to Guangzou, okay? All right, well, let me know. Let's see if we can coordinate. Yeah, but it's right across the border, so we can still make it over to Hong Kong and get some suits.
Man, I saw some Instagrams, that bullet train.
Super crazy, ain't it?
Man, I saw one that was 310 miles an hour.
And your drink won't even move. I promise you get a feel like China.
In China.
We on a bullet train, and I know I dare you to tell you.
They said that's the fastest bullet train, 310 miles an hour.
Can you imagine what that looks like?
Oh, they were recording. So they had some photographers that were standing on land, and I had my wife watch the video. I said, "Now don't turn away from the video because that's how fast the train goes by."
And you on the train and your drink, you don't even see it. It ain't shaking. It's like it's like this.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to be on.
Think about that, man. You can make it to Atlanta Atlanta is like 900 miles, man. You can make it to Atlanta in 3 hours.
That crazy?
3 hours.
3 hours, man.
Yeah, we
could make it to the East Coast in 4 hours. I think it's like 1,200 miles to get to New York or something like that. You can make it to the East Coast in 4 hours, dude.
That's great.
Tell me that ain't that's.
But we don't have infrastructure for train lines.
What you mean? We got rail system.
Nah, we don't have high-speed bullet train rail system.
I mean, I know it's a maglev, right? So they would have to retrofit
have not done it yet.
No, because we choose to spend money on stupid stuff. We could, we got.
I didn't say we couldn't.
We can do it. We
Yeah.
can do it. The fact that China's doing it means we could do it.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah,
they
I'm right on that.
you gonna ride them?
Man, it's nice.
I'm not on the bullet train.
Shanghai, I think, was that we went to Shanghai?
Yeah.
The Shanghai,
Bullet train. It wasn't going 300 miles an hour.
that went from Suzhou to Shanghai.
550?
No, it was faster than that. 'Cause
I don't know, but it was rolling up, man.
Go ahead. Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy because it's super quiet.
Yeah. I took bullet train in France, but it was, I don't know if it went any too much faster than maybe 100 miles an hour or something like that.
I think it was 270 kilometers per hour. That's how I remember the sign saying that. Let me see what that conversion is.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's something to see, man.
It's crazy, man. I'm curious now. You got me thinking. I wonder what are you trying to get made?
And I've never been to Hong Kong, so it's cool. I do want to pop over to Hong Kong one day.
So you just take this, you go right across the border.
You gonna talk about this offline?
I will, yeah.
Okay, nice. The nightlife in Hong Kong.
And when it comes further into fruition, I will talk about it online.
And the spot where you want to go is take the hydrofoil over to Macau. That's the where
You try and get folks to go over there because you gotta go for business, right?
I gotta go for business, but then why you go that far? You gonna take a couple days to go and hang out and see the spots.
I just had no desire to go to China.
It's worth. It's nice.
Oh man,
I'd rather go to Japan or Korea or
Korean
Thailand.
Thailand. Korea's
Korean
go Vietnam. I really go Vietnam,
Vietnam.
like that.
I do that.
But I just never had.
China will be high on the list, but trust me, Korea is not the spot. At least I didn't have a good time there. Japan, again, we got nephews over there that love it. I've had mixed,
Yeah. All right, D, what you got, man, before we wrap it up?
Man, you know what? I don't even know if I want to go down this path. I might save this for next week.
Save
Save next week.
Let's hit our sponsors, man. Now, I know you sent me some stuff,
I sent it.
but it's on our camera over there, man. So I don't know what it is you sent me. So I'm gonna let you do the sponsors, man.
You gonna let me do the
I
sponsors?
don't know what you want me to send. What you want me to see?
Do the sponsors, man.
Hey, I can do the ones I know.
You know I'm out. You know me, so you know the sponsors.
So let's shout out to our sponsor, the place that we're in right now, Beyond the Book. This is an excellent bookstore here in Homewood, Illinois. That also has a podcast studio for rent. In the back that we are actually in right now, but the owner is very, very cool, man. They have an excellent selection of books.
Well curated.
And not just books. She has a lot of community-based activities going on here in the bookstore. So you guys definitely want to check out Beyond the Book, man. Just check out what they got going on here in Homewood, man. And then right next door to Beyond the Book is Copper Steel Martini Lounge and Speakeasy. Copper Steel, we have the best music in Chicagoland, man, hands down. So you want to hear that music, make sure you pop out at the very least on Monday nights and Thursday nights, man. Check out coppersteelmartini.com. You can look at our calendar of live events and just check out what we're doing. And while you're checking out that live music, check out some of the excellent drinks that we have, man. We have a old-fashioned special that we have going on right now. So Whistle Pig Maple Old Fashioned.
Had it yesterday.
Oh my goodness.
Had it yesterday.
That is a drink right there. So come through, man. Check out Copper Steel. Nice family environment where you can get some great drinks, listen to some great music, man, and just enjoy yourself. And then right next door to Copper Steel is Mahogany House. It is a candle making company, man. And so they make some very natural based candles, and I don't know if natural based is the right word, but they are safe and healthy candles, if you will. So I want to make sure I put that out. So you want to check them out. Who else I got, D?
Come on, I gotta hear what you say about Trust Live.
I got Trust Live. I didn't know if you wanted me to hit it or not, but I'll keep on rolling, man. Down the street from Mahogany House, you got M&K Realty Professionals, man. You got your residential real estate brokerage, man, specializing in south side of Chicago and the southern suburbs, western suburbs, if you will. Looking for a great experience with a realtor, make sure you check out MK Realty Professionals. From there,
You got Beyond the Border Cafe.
Beyond the Border Cafe, we're gonna jump from Homewood over to Flossmoor.
Yeah.
This is just letting you know how bustling Homewood and Flossmoor is becoming with businesses, man. You got Beyond the Border Cafe. Man, they got some excellent coffee, they got some excellent pastries, and now they have excellent music, man. They have excellent music on Saturday night.
Friday, Saturday night, 7 to 9.
Friday nights, Saturday nights, 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock. Music is created and curated by Trust Live Management Group, and I'll segue into that. So Trust Live Management Group is, man, your one-stop music management company, man, where you can get all of your music needs curated, man, to your personal taste. And
That's right.
I'll let Dee go into a little bit more. Tell us a little bit more about Trust Live Management.
So this is the thing. I wrote up a whole pitch for Lovise to do for my sponsor pitch, but it's on.
Yes.
It's on a little thing. I'm
Cut me some slack.
gonna cut you some slack, man. But I'm gonna read it all the way out.
Check it out, man. Read it out.
So it's Trust Live Music Management Group,
Yes.
connecting the world-class artists with stages that appreciate real musicianship.
Cool.
That is Trust Live supports emerging and established talent through artist development, booking, tour planning, and creative strategy. Everything that you need when it comes to art. So we got.
But you heard it from the man himself, but that's the best way to hear it.
Yeah. But I got it. I had to see if Lovise is paying attention.
I pay attention, man. I'm paying attention to what you're doing, and I'm trying to send you as much businesses as I can.
And you did.
So it's all good. And then you go next door to Beyond the Border Cafe. You got Flossmoor Social
Yes, sir.
Restaurant, man, for some great food, great ambiance.
I've heard fantastic.
Good environment, man. It's a good neighborhood restaurant, man, where you can get some great food. And then he's on from Flossmoor Social to the Embassy Cigar Lounge,
Yes, sir.
upscale cigar lounge, man, with great cigars and great drink selections as well.
Great people,
So
great company.
these are businesses that are all within the Homewood Flossmoor area, man. So if you're looking for places to come, man, come on out to Homewood Flossmoor. We have a host of services, businesses that you will enjoy, man. So come through and check us out.
You know, it's interesting. You don't have to leave the Homewood Flossmoor area on a weekend.
Not at all.
You can feel like you're downtown,
Absolutely
You know,
right.
enjoying yourself. You don't have to take that long ride through the city on the crazy Dan Ryan Expressway and all that crazy traffic. Especially, in the wintertime when the snow is out, ice, whatever, you can just say, hey, you know what?
Sure.
We got top-notch
We got-
steakhouses, top-notch restaurants, top-notch sports bars.
You can be home in the bed in 5 minutes.
Absolutely right. Absolutely right.
Not to burn no gas. So yeah, this is Homewood Flossmoor is like my favorite place in the Chicagoland area. And I'm not saying it just because I live here. I'm saying it because it is true, man.
And you know about it because you live it.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Yeah.
I mean, we have.
What's like it? You can.
No, now,
Hyde Park.
Frankfurt is cool. Frankfurt has a nice little area, downtown Frankfurt.
Yeah.
They have a lot of restaurants, man,
Yeah.
a nice little, I actually like the little area, man.
Yeah, I've been down there.
Hyde Park compares basically with a.
So, I think we are getting it, man. I think that the space in Flossmoor is kind of limited. I think Homewood definitely has more space and availability to continue growing. I think the Flossmoor, where they are trying to kind of build that entertainment hub is, they're kind of limited in how much space they actually have to do it. I think Homewood definitely has a little bit more space.
Flossmoor has a little bit more charm.
I give you that.
Wait,
I give you that.
If you try to get off the beaten path a little bit and get a little something to eat and relax, you go there. And Homewood's a little bit.
I agree with that. I agree with that. So make sure you check out all of these businesses that I just mentioned, man. They're all great businesses, providing great services, man. So with that, man, we have wrapped up another edition of Lovise's Corner, man. You guys worked through the challenges we had, on the convention, man, the power outage, the blackout. But
Double dipped in the dark.
jail double dipping in the dark, man.
I don't know, I got about it.
You gotta watch it. If you have some cocktail sauce and some shrimps on your table, make sure your shrimps haven't been on before.
Did you wear tight whities again today?
What you got on, man?
I think I have some black, still.
Let's see.
Girl.
Let's just stand up and pull the tag out, man. Let's see what we're working on.
Hurt
Let's see what we're working with. What you got? What do you got, D?
hurt way Hanes.
Great.
They got great Hanes on it.
Great. Almost bad as hockey white.
Again,
That just
a rose by the end of the day.
that just screams sensual.
A rose by
I can't wait.
the rose by the end of the day.
Killing you.
You lucky that I'm wearing it.
I can't.
I could have just rolling straight commando.
You have to
So wait a minute, were they great because did they come great?
If you had to give up one of these, I'm gonna give you 4 candies and you gotta give up one of them. But never eat it again.
Okay.
You got Twizzlers, Tootsie Roll, Milk Duds, or candy corn.
Oh, I like Twizzlers, but they.
One of them wins.
It's gonna be between Twizzler and candy corn.
If I never eat a candy corn again in my life.
Yeah, I think I'm with you on candy corn.
These are all nasty, but two
I
Twizzlers.
can do milk duds. I can do what's the other?
Twizzlers, I like Twizzlers. I like Twizzlers.
Ah,
I don't like Tootsie Rolls because all they
I can eat this one.
I just like fake chocolate.
But it's cool. It's working.
But the candy corn.
Nah, I never like candy
I
corn.
remember that Halloween, boy, you go get your bag of stuff. That was all the first thing that hit the trash.
Probably can't.
Yeah.
Nowadays,
They put it with peanuts or something.
it was just nasty. And then,
What you say about that?
no, they going in the trash.
Nowadays? Oh, no, man. A good watermelon nowadays, or strawberry or apple, man.
The grape ones, I could always make the grape
I
ones.
like grapes.
Oh, they going in the trash.
The banana, man.
Oh, no. Anything banana flavor.
I can't mess with banana.
Anything banana flavor.
Like my Laffy Taffies, I love Laffy Taffy, but I can't do banana.
Take one in the trash.
All of everything you just mentioned mess your teeth up.
Oh, yeah.
Tootsie Rolls mess your teeth up. Starburst mess your teeth up. All of that junk, man. Skittles.
Skittles just straight sugar.
I ate sugar yesterday, bro. I had to go brush my teeth for like 30 seconds.
It's sugar on top of sugar. Now, my daughter brought me something that I had never even seen before. They have these grapes, just real grapes that grow on the tree, grapes, grow on the bush grapes, and they coat them with this real sour. Now they coat it with some kind of sour stuff, and they freeze it. So it's frozen and it has this coating of sour on it. You pop it in your mouth, you chew it up, and you get that blast of sour and then the sweetness of the real grape. Michelle is gonna have to remind me the name of it. You talking about 10 out of 10? I don't even like candy. This is a 10 out of 10 candy.
All right, so I know we trying to get off there. Kerry, you got promise or something. You gotta wear some different draws next week, man.
Hey, can I buy you something you promise you gonna win?
Think about that.
You like to wear
I mean,
Hey, let's go. Hey, Kim, let's go.
I saw these draws, and I thought you made me feel.
I'm gonna order you some,
We go
and then when we see your wife again, we're gonna ask her what she think about it.
As
You
opposed
good with
to,
that?
I'm cool. As opposed to you, I saw these draws.
And
I thought they were good.
nah, but I'm gonna order you some. I'm gonna present them to you next Tuesday.
As my poker friends would say, pause.
Hey, what color you want? Pretty? What color you want?
Nah, I got you, bro. Don't even worry about it.
Peach.
Nah, I'm picking everything, man. And I'm gonna present them to you next Tuesday. And then the following Sunday for the football game, I'm gonna ask your wife what she thought about it. We good? Yeah.
And I don't think these cakes, I don't think there's any men's underwear that comes with peach.
There's something awesome.
You ain't gonna find men's underwear in pink or peach.
I guarantee you find pink.
Men's underwear and
Guarantee. Yeah, that's just find something.
Got some.
yo, they got watched the next watching the wrong good.
Do you want pink?
No, I'm good.
Don't catch me on your pink. Next Tuesday, I'm coming through, man. And
They fresh out the bag.
it's gonna be new.
Okay.
They gonna get against each other. All right, fellas, it's Tuesday night, man. We wrapping up on some crazy that we should. Pink or peach, we gonna bring or
Hey,
both.
anybody online right now, what she tell?
She
Text if you got some peach underwear on. So if you're a grown man and you got peach underwear on.
Yeah. So, folks, we're gonna wrap up the big point of this Tuesday night, man. We thank you guys for hanging in there with us, man, working through our challenges. We're gonna see you guys again next Tuesday, Thanksgiving week, man, as we starting to get prepared for the holidays.
Right.
I'm your boy Lovise. We got that man D. Boss man Shaquille, throw some G's on.
We gonna call him
That's gonna have
Peachy.
he gonna be Peachy King next week.
Yeah, Peachy
We're
Kale.
gonna be Peachy Kale next week. Got to wear the way, man. But you folks enjoy yourselves, enjoy the rest of your week, and we will see you guys next Tuesday.
All right now.
Peace out.
Now, this is like, we should supposed to be able to just turn it off.
Yeah, but we got get out there.
Who cares? That's what Kurt has all of this stuff. He's
Walking over there.
and Kurt told me when you turned it off, I tell you his deal was this. He said that he's gonna